Welcome to our course focusing on current cyber threats. This module will raise key points regarding who our enemy really is and will help you discover weaknesses in your computer system protection. How do you typically behave security-wise? What are the behavior patterns of system administrators and users? What does the consumerization of IT mean? What is apt? A term with military origins coined as a response to a shift in the computer system security landscape. Let's get started. The first module will focus on the concepts of cyber war, the consumerization of IT, and apt. The key aspects that have driven change as far as system security is concerned. Why is this loosely technical subject so important? It's because computer systems follow their own rules, and our ability to work with them is not innate and has to be learned. As you know, the systems we know today have all been developed in the past 20 or 30 years. Most of us have not been able to use them while growing up. This is an ability which has to be taught and learned. And it just so happens that we haven't yet had a good teacher. What's the result of this fallback? We're all perfectly aware of the rules that have to be followed to be safe and secure outside home or at work. We follow them intuitively, and at the same time, when it comes to virtual security or computer system security, we draw a blank regarding the same set of rules. Your goal is to discover and teach yourself and the users of your systems crucial aspects of computer security awareness. This is all the more important as, unlike in real life, breaking computer security rules won't cause an immediate reaction. If you run a red light, you will surely be noticed. This behavior is dangerous to both you and others, so action will come instantly. But if you do something equally silly in a virtual environment, in a computer system, the reaction will either be invisible or at least be delayed. It's harder to notice the cause and effect relationship between, let's say, visiting a suspicious website and your computer starting to work slower. This relationship is real, though, and will be the subject of this course. There's also another aspect that explains why less technical modules are vital for this training. It's because users, the majority of people who work with computers like students, employees, and so on, use computers as a tool to accomplish simple goals. It's never a goal in itself to become a computer expert. In other words, getting to know computer systems mechanisms is only seen as important when it can be applied to everyday life, at work, or for entertainment. Security awareness is rarely a factor here, and this means that even the younger users who grew up with computers and computer networks still have the same rules to catch up on. They still have to learn security rules. Unfortunately, aside from us, the good guys, there are other people in the virtual environment, or the ecosystem as well. There are people who are there for their own gain, and their agenda can be counterproductive with our own. This business, or the cybercrime scene, is growing rapidly. Of course, cybercriminals have been with us ever since computers were developed. We'll take a look at that later. Recently, from the past 5 to 8 years, there's been quite a significant change in how these cybercriminals operate. Simply put, to be truly secure in all environments, whether it's the real or virtual world, you have to first know its basic security rules. As of now, you're not fully aware of them and you need to increase your knowledge. There are, however, other people out there that are extremely savvy with computer security. People who have tons of experience or have studied for years or simply make good use of the knowledge found on the internet. They can attempt to exploit for their own purposes our ignorance and carelessness and the fact that we're breaking basic security rules. And the problem is they're often successful in these attempts.